All right, guys. So welcome to this live here with your host Dre Day FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. So I hope everyone had a great start of their Wednesday. We're are we Wednesday? Yes, we are. So Wednesday, we're the 22nd here. So let's get on to it. I'm just gonna open my stuff here, guys. Yesterday I wasn't on. Like I said, Monday I had a doctor's appointment for my eyes. If you may or may not know, I am visually impaired, so on my left eye I'm not able to see at all. My retina is fully detached, and my right eye here also had the retinal detachment, but uh, they were able to save that right eye. So if not, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing here right now, guys. So that happened 2 years ago. So, but thank God I am able to see something, so I can show you guys what I'm working on and all that stuff. So thanks for the prayers and all of that. So let's get on to it. So we'll start with the news calendar. Just gonna refresh the page just to make sure. All right. So for some reason here on Forex Factory, we had a lot of like previous months data here for the British pound. So they give us the data from February until now. But what needs to be focusing on here, I'm just gonna double check here the months. August, July. Yeah, I think there's a glitch here on Force Factory's part for some reason. Anyway, so CPI for today at 2. So we're just gonna be looking at the results here. Was at 3.8%. We're expecting 4%. Last month it was at 3.8%, so didn't move at all. So if we're looking at previous month, so it's basically the same, but the forecast was 2.2% more. But that's what we have here overall. But other than that, if you look at the rest, no big impact news other than euro at 825. So that will be later on near New York session. And we're still at the New York, the government shutdown. So for that front, we'll look at more details off of that. So that's perfect. So let's close that and go on the TV Alert app. So I'm going to explain you exactly this application. This is an application that I created here that will provide you with some setups here on the that is coming from TradingView towards that application. So that will provide you with the buy and sell. I'm just gonna close that here so yeah I can see. So basically you're gonna have the Bloomberg ticker here for any new current news events. So it's gonna push out the latest news for you. Then you have the alerts for the day. So right now there's no alert for the day. As you can see today, there's nothing because it resets at midnight my time. So for this time here, we only have the London session. So we're gonna receive some alerts here in in about starting at about 8 to 10 minutes here from now. Then you have the alerts here that are in. Those are, if you see here, you have Hong Kong 50 and the alerts here from New York yesterday. So we had Russell for a sell and US30, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 for a buy. And we have Hong Kong 50 for a sell here. And at the bottom, you have the news calendar. And as you can see, this is for the 23rd. And you have the option here, if you click on that, to select the country that you want us to see on the economic calendar. By default, I'll put it at all countries here, so you can see exactly what to expect. And basically, this is taken from the TradingView economic calendar here. So I embedded that directly to the app here for you guys. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And then we have the TradingView indicators. So all of the indicators I'm going to show you guys, those are indicators that I created. So I'm also a software engineer also, so that's awesome. So as you can see here, if we look at the Dow Jones, we had buy signal here. That was yesterday. We had a buy signal. And we had a buy also on the TV Alert app, if you saw that earlier. So you were able to take that trade. And then this is it's called Nova, this indicator. So it's a trend indicator that will provide you the trend in the market. So you just have to follow the trend. If you have a signal here and it follows the actual trend, you'll be more comfortable you are taking the trade or not. Next, we have fair value gaps. So that will provide you the fair value gaps here in the market. So those are bullish fair value gaps off of the 1 hour chart. And most of the time, if you see the price retest those fair value gaps, those are more confirmed setups here. As you can see, we had a buy here at 9:30, 9:45, and price continued to the upside. And currently we're in that fair value gap here, so we may start to broke to the downside here eventually. Next, we have a high-low level. This is a support and resistance zone indicator that will provide with the support and resistance in the market. All right. So as you can see, right now we have a resistance zone here. So price may start to do a higher low, and I'm also seeing like a head and shoulder pattern that is being created here right now. So we should be looking for a bearish movement here eventually. So that's perfect. And then we have MTA. This is the multi-time frame analysis indicator that will provide the previous day high, low, and medium price. So as you can see, if we look at the Dow Jones, we're trading above the previous day medium price, going towards the previous day high. But we may, like I said, we may start to do a reversal pattern here. So you have swing high and swing low. So I'm gonna plot that afterwards. Then we have POC and VWAP. So this is the point of control and volume weighted average price. So as you can see right now, we're trading. This is the VWAP, the POC line from the previous day, and the previous day VWAP. So this is the volume average weighted average price of the previous day, and this is the point of control of the previous day. So basically the point of control, and you just have to see exactly where market wants to react off of, and good indication here of where price may reverse and have a continuation here off of it. And finally, we have POC, the EMX. Just gonna make sure that I have the right thing. EMX here, V7 with Nova. So just gonna go on another chart. For some reason it's not loading. So basically it's an ADX indicator. Hey Leon, hope you have a great day. So it's an ADX setup that I'm waiting for, and it'll provide you with the ADX info. I'm just gonna make sure why it's not loading for some reason. All right, so let's refresh. Hold on, guys. We're gonna close that, and I'm going to refresh. Refresh. There you go. All right, so let's go back here. Oh, it's working. Perfect. So this is, I'm just gonna minimize that here. So I went to Australian 200, but I'm going back to US30, where I was. Okay, go on UK100. Yeah, it's still loading here for some reason. Hold on, guys. So it's 3 o'clock. There you go. So if we look at the UK100, show you exactly the EMX with Nova. So basically it's variety with the end. This is one of my first way that I was trading when I started trading. So I was looking at the average directional index. So French 40 for a sell. So Sense 40 for a sell. All right, so let's close that. Yeah, so like I was saying here, so it's I'm just looking at an actual average directional index entry, and with the help of Nova, provide you with the right in entry for a buy or a sell. So as you can see right now, we had a buy here on the UK100. That was about at 230 here, and they went to TP currently at TP6 here currently. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of all of the indicators. So for our session, we're going to be looking at Nova and point of control. So I'm going to open this and VOC and VWAP right here. And we're going to go on France 40 for our setups here. So we just got to sell. UK 100, we have a buy. So this is France 40 for sell. And we have UK 100. Just going to load it up for a buy. All right, so that's France 40 is looking good here overall. So let's focus on that and see what we have here. So we have the point of control right now. We're under the VWAP. Yeah, we are under the VWAP and the point of control. So, and we're selling off here. So it makes sense here to take that France 40 here. And what you could look at is, if we look at the fair value gap, we do have a fair value gap here at the bottom. This is a 1 hour fair value gap of the 50-minute chart. And we have a lot of liquidity at the bottom here. So based off of what I'm seeing, we should be going lower here overall. So makes sense here to take that sell. And all of the setups here that you're receiving and all that stuff on this live is for educational purposes only, guys. So, and if you have any questions or you want to work with me, you could go on my YouTube channel. It could be at the bottom of this live. You're going to have a Google form. You could fill out the form and we could work together. And eventually I will maybe have a promotion here in regards to the signals here. So you may have a 14 days free trials here for the signal. So stay tuned for the next live. I'll be at New York to see exactly how to get access to that for 14 days. All right. All right. So France 40 is looking good here on the downside. I'm going to remove the fair value gap so you can see a little bit better. There you go. Perfect. So we're under the previous day VWAP. This is this line here. And we have the point of control right here, pretty much high. And what you could do here is you could put a swing low to swing high. So I'm going to minimize this. So we know that we're in a sell setup already with Nova. So what I'm looking for is a fib retracement here. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to put my swing high and swing low setup here with my fib. So I'm going to put my fib from here to here. All right. So how you put your fib here for sell. All right, so we have, I'm just gonna go back here. So we have a sell on German 40. So German 40 for a sell, UK 100 for a buy, and France 40 for a sell. So those are the three signals here that we have so far. So basically, those signals here is providing you with the actual liquidity in the market. So if it's a buy or a sell, so just trade accordingly. So let's go back here on that France 40. So the reason why I would have taken that trade is because of the retracement that we have. Okay. So the way that you put a trade, a swing high and swing low, you put it from the swing high to confirm a sell. You put out a swing high, the highest point here, the lowest point before that moves to the upside, to the downside. All right. So you have a retracement here. At 40, where a euro sell makes sense because it's following the France one. So France 40 for a sell and euro 40, euro 50 for a sell. So like I said, you have a retracement here off of that 50%. So 50% is right here. I'm just gonna put a line. I always put a line here on all of those levels here. So 1, 2, and 3. So when I put those lines here, it's based off of the fib retracement. So I know exactly that this is the fib retracement from that point to this point. A little bit cleaner here to understand. And as you could see, we went to 50% and started to break to the downside. All right. So we'll see exactly if it's going to do a continuation to the downside, but we should see we're seeing basically a type of head and shoulders here, and this is the highest point off of. This is a smaller head and shoulders, and we have a bigger head and shoulders. But overall, when you see the structure, we're bullish here for a couple of days from since last week, so we should be starting to break to the downside here. So so we're Wednesday, we should be done going up. They started to do the structure here, so we should be going to the continuation here in the downside. All right, so that's how you look at the setup and how you would take that trade. So it would make sense to take that sell that came in, the first sell that came in, our France 40. And I think I'm the only one in maybe on YouTube that is trading, that is giving the setups here on French 40 because it's not a popular indice, but it's pretty good, pretty good. So let's go on French 50, Euro 50. I think it should be doing the exact same thing as French 40. So and I can see exactly the setup here overall. So same thing. We're gonna go on the last swing high to the last swing low. All right. Same thing. Put my fib. The swing high is here. So that wick. So always have to look at the wick to put your fib from the wick to wick, from the top to the bottom. So the bottom wick right here. And I'm just gonna plot it and tell you exactly which swing that you need to put it for. There you go. So when I say the last swing high, so this is the last swing high. This one is this one is higher than this one, right? But that is the highest point. But this is the last swing high before that swing low. So this is the swing, the lowest point here of that downtrend. And we're always going to put our swing high from the latest high. Okay, the latest swing high, not the highest high, the last swing high. Okay, so that's the big difference. Same thing we're going to do. We're going to put our lines here on each of the fib retracement. So we have 50%, 61.8, 78.6. We're going to remove this, so it's going to be cleaner. Boom, boom. So what did price did? It went to 50% retracement, started to break down. So we got that sell off of the TradingView alert app that provide you with the actual trend in the market. And this is where we're at right now. All right, so it's pretty straightforward. We're trading also below the point of control and the VWAP. So if I remove, I'm just going to remove all of the lines here so you can see. I'm going to revert to it afterwards. So this is the point of, this is the previous day VWAP, and this is the point of control, and we're trading below the point of control, and at the same time we get that sell. So pretty confident here that it's going to go down here. All right, and we should have a smooth continuation here to the downside. All right, let me revert. I'm just gonna pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. There you go. All right, so that is the setup here on Euro 50. So French 40, Euro 50 are doing the exact same thing because the French 40 indices is within the Euro 50. All right, so French 40 means that those are the top 40 French companies that are traded, and the Euro 50 is the top 50 Euro companies that are traded here in the stock market. All right. So, and most of the French top companies are in the euro. Okay, so you could also do some research here on that, so you could be more confident here at taking those trades if you want to. Then we have I'm gonna go on UK 100. So we had a buy signal here. So if we pull up Nova and POC and VWAP, so we're still trading to the upside here. And once again, if you're using Nova, better to take the trade at the start of the trend. All right. So if you see the trend starting here, if you see a buy, this is a buy trend. If you see the trend starting here and you have a signal for the TD Alert app, or you're waiting only for the Nova to switch to a bullish setup like this. So basically at that point right here, at this candle, we had a buy that was confirmed. All right. So this one right here. Yes. So on this candle here, I'm just going to put a vertical line for you guys so you can see. Boom. So on this candle, you had the buy that came in. All right. So already at the start of that candle. And if you have taken waiting for that buy to trigger, when you create an alert off of Nova specifically, you're able to take the trend here to the upside, right? And how it goes towards for a buy to a sell, if it switched for a buy to a sell, it needs to break out of that cloud here to the bottom to confirm the bearishness here in the market. So pretty straightforward. All right, so let's look at German. So German, we had a sell. Was it a sell? Yes, it was a sell, and that was at the 307 my time. So 307, that's within this candle right here. So I'm put a horizontal line on when we got that signal. All right. So this is where we got the sell here at 307. And we should have a continuation here to the downside. All right, so we have basically four signals. Euro 40, Euro 50, French 40, and German is a sell, and UK 100 is a buy. So let me know if you're in one of those trades or you're looking at a setup here, waiting for confirmation here to get in. But this is what we have here so far. All right, so if you like this live here, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. French for France 40 reversing just hit 61 Fibber trace. UK 40 buy. Okay. All right, so let's go on France 40. Said that you said it hit 61.8. 61.8 from where exactly, Leon? So it depends exactly on how you put your fib. So, and on which time frame you put your fib also. Put the frame from last swing low. Okay, because you're looking from here to here. Let's remove. I'm gonna remove the drawings here. And I'm gonna remove everything else. I'll keep the point of control of VWAP. All right, so let's see. So swing low is right here. So this is the lowest point. Swing high is right here. So we have 78.6 right here. So this is how you put your fib, Leon? No, please check above. Please check above. Just describe. Please check fib. That's one. 81.5 level. 81.5 level. 81.5. Oh, you're using the 81.5 level? But that thing, I only use those three levels here to put my fib retracement. but you are using more levels than those three. So those are the most three important levels here for fib retracement. So if I go here and put 81, do I have, I don't have 81. First time that I see 81.5. So those are the ones here for the fib, Leon. 61.8, 78.6. Then it goes to 1, and you have 1.618. So those are the levels. So if we put like 1, we're already past, we're at 1 here. But the way that I'm looking at the fib retracement, you need to, oh, it's gonna go back here. I always put it from the swing high to swing low, right, like this. And then I'm looking to see exactly what real estate that we have at the bottom. But I never use 81.5. But if you see the fib like this, it's okay also. If it makes sense to you, that's all good. But I'm pretty confident that it's gonna go to the downside here. But if you're scalping, you should be good here with that sell. Since the start of when we got the signal. So we had that signal here at what was it? Friends. So that was at 301. 301. So that was pretty much at the start of that candle here. So if you're scalping, you should be within, like, not keeping your trade that much longer. But if you're a swing trader, you're good also. Or you could wait for a retracement here, because when you get, if you have a swing here that is confirmed after that move, that's another swing high to a swing low that you need to set up here also. So based off of that, if I remove the drawing, I'm waiting to see exactly the price action off of this to see if we have a swing low, swing high that be created. So we have a fib, a VWAP here that is tapped here. That was the actual 50% retracement. So now we're going to be looking at a smaller move if we want to go to the downside. So we have a swing high, swing low right here. All right. The reason why I say it's a swing high to swing low, because we have a swing that was created here with that VWAP that was taken out here to the top. Now we have a wick at the bottom here. We have 2 wicks here that is created. So this is a swing low that is confirmed. Now we have those lines here for retracements. So we had the signal on this candle here. And I'm going to put a horizontal line on those levels. So we have 50, 61, 78.6. I'm only looking at 3 levels here. If you have too much levels here, it's going to confuse you. Usually I'm using 50% or 61.8, but I added the 78.6 level here. That would be the maximum that I would look for a retracement. Price on scale. Price on scale. You're talking about the price? You're talking about the price, right? Okay, if you're thinking you have to you have to be more clearly on, because you said 81.5 level. 81.50 level. So okay. Maybe I remember I still have my eye is still a little bit wonky because of my injection that I had on Monday. So it's still like defrosting a little bit. So I didn't even see the zero at the end. So my bad. So 81.50 you said. So 81.50. So 81.50. Just gonna put 81.50 here. Coordinate. $81.50. Oops. My 81.50. All right, so remove this. All right, and I'm gonna remove all of the drawings. And I'm gonna put 81.50. I had too much stuff here. $81.50. All right, so 81.50 is right here. So this is what you were talking about, Leon, 81.50? All right, so let's start. So amount of that. All right, so this is the level here for the fib retracement here from that swing high, swing low. So we'll see exactly how it's gonna react off of those levels. Let's see here. We have UK100 here for a buy. This one is still flying, so that's perfect. So it's gonna open this. Here we go. Boom, boom. So UK100 is going up. Row 50 here is retracing. German is retracing also. All right, so let's go on France. Yeah, so previous day low here, and it started to reverse. Yeah, that's exactly it. So it wanted to break down, but started to reverse. Let's look at Euro. Euro went below previous day low and started to reverse also. German, we went to previous day low. Not even, was it? No. We're near the previous day low. So, but UK100 trading above previous day high and still going stronger. All right, perfect. All right, so UK is still going to the upside. I'm just gonna minimize that so y'all can see, guys. The trade came in at this price. Let me check. I'm just gonna minimize, change that. It was at on this candle we had the buy on this candle here, and we have the price going to the upside here. Look at German here. We have pretty sure a small pullback here. So I will remove this so you can see. So we know that it's going down. I'm just going to remove this one too. I'll go. So we had this signal here at this candle here. Just going to put that line a little bit on the left and see what to expect. So I'll put the same thing for fib, swing high, latest swing high to swing low. So always look at the smaller fibs retracement, because every price action, guys, will have a retracement here off of something, right? So So this is the swing high, swing low. I'm gonna put my lines here on each of the levels here. So we have one level right here, and right here. All right. So I know that this fib retrace, those lines here are based off of that fib retracement. So right now we have 50%. That's right here, 61.8 and 78.6 right here. All right. So we went to 61.8, we tapped it, retraced. Now we'll see exactly if price wants to do a breakdown to the downside. So usually the price, if it wants to go down, as I always say, we have a break to the downside. So the movement was right. We went down here. Now we should be going up to towards a level. It could be 50%, 61.8, and then have a continuation to the downside. All right. That's what to expect. And you always gonna have to look at the fib retracement here. That's a big this big swing to the downside here, that big bearish candle, and you have a reverse that is done off of that big impulsion. That means that it's gonna go towards a retracement. Nine times out of 10, it's gonna do that. And as you can see right now, we're trading within that range. So at this point at 339, so maybe around 430, 415, we should have a confirmation here for the price going lower. That's what I'm expecting based on what I'm seeing with my eyes. Not 100%. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat always, guys. So I'm doing those lives here for you guys. And at the same time, in the background, I'm testing some few stuffs here also. But instead of like being on my computer and talking to myself, it's better to talk to other people and help out the much that I can with the knowledge that I have. Let's see here. Why is it not going down? Percentage to group is the low and reverse. All right. Yeah, so if you're on this live here, guys, make sure to like the live. It's gonna help me out on pushing the content in the algo. And we're also gonna have a live session here today at New York. So it's already posted on my YouTube channel. So you could put a notification here for the next live here. That'll be at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. So 15 minutes before New York Open. We'll do the same thing, analyze all the markets before market open. So right now you see that the price is pretty much stalling here a little bit at those levels. Like I said, we're still waiting for it to see if we're still going up. Let's look. I'm going to look also at the Hong Kong 50. We did receive a signal here at Asian session. Just gonna go back on Hong Kong 50 936. Sorry. So Hong Kong 50 936. So let's go vertical line at 936. We had a sell right here. On Hong Kong 50. So Hong Kong 50 gave you a sell pretty much right here. I'm just gonna see here 930, 936. Yeah. So that on this candle here give you a sell. Price went up and started to break to the downside here afterwards. So, and that was on Tuesday to Wednesday. Yes. So that was a good setup here overall. Price was still to the downside here, as you can see. It was going down here since pretty much Thursday London session. It was going down, so we're still breaking to the downside here. No indication that the price was going up here, and we were trading near the point of control, so started to reverse off of that point of control and started to break down. So point of control is pretty much this line here that you're seeing, and this is the VWAP, so well below VWAP and near the point of control, and rejected big time here off of that. So that was a nice trade overall. All right. UK100 is still going to the upside. All right, so let's go back. All right, so those prices are breaking. Okay, so we passed those three levels here. So we have confirmation here that we got a reversal. So those levels are invalidated here. UK 100 is going to the upside. German also is pushing. So usually at around 4:15, we should know exactly where it wants to go. But right now we're in a buy setup here overall after that point. So that is bullish. This one is still confirmed for bearish here. Bullish here. Australian 200. Trying to see if there's anything else to be added. That's not good neither. For some reason I'm not able to. some reason my chat is not going lower than that. Let's see. Chat. Why am I not able to go lower? Why is not going down? Dion, if you're in the live, or can you just type something on the chat, so just to make sure that it's working, because it doesn't seem that I'm seeing the chat here. It just froze on my. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. No, it's good. Good, good, good. All right. Okay, so let's go back. So now it seems to be reversing on the 78.6. Is it going to continue to the upside? Was the trap move? Yeah, UK100 is still flying right now. All right. What time is it? 3:50. All right, so let me know if you're in a trade right now or you're just watching the market. And it's good also to just look at the market. I don't take any trades at all. So exactly if your analysis made sense or not. So now, what is that? I'm gonna need to double check something here. So UK100 is still flying here. Let's look at I'm still confident here that price should be going to the downside. But it may. But because of this price point lower than this price, I just have to redo my fib again, because this is basically what you need to do every time that you have a breakdown here in the market. You should be adjusting your fib retracements. So if I'm looking at the bigger picture here, I'll put my fib here again from here, but my swing will be a little bit lower here because of that price, the recent price action that we had. All right. So now the fib retracement is basically at the same price, same time, same level here, more or less. So right here, right here, and right here. All right. The reason why I'm redoing the fib, guys, on the Friends 40 is because we got a new low. Every time you have a new low, you have to adjust your fib. All right. So remove this. So those levels here is off of that swing high here. Swing high to the lowest point right here. So we are pretty much pretty near the basically the VWAP, previous day VWAP, previous day point of control right here. So it tapped it basically 2 times here. Off of that 50%. This is 50%, 61.8, 78.6 is right here. But as long as it doesn't switch, right now it's still bearish here. So as long as it doesn't go above this this level, you see the cloud here. If it doesn't pass that cloud, we're still bearish. If it goes above that, we're bullish. All right. Let's see here. German 40, possible sell, setup, waiting for the entry. Would like to see price action and discount for buy. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So if we look at German, yeah, German, we should be doing the exact same thing. I'm just going to remove the drawings here. Let's look at what we have. So German, we have, what I'm seeing here is a higher low that is being created. So higher low right here. And we have fib retracement from that swing high. Where is that swing high? Right here to the swing low right here. All right, so levels here. Put my three lines, move my fib. So price went to 61.8 right here off of that swing high to swing low. So, and also we have that we have a small higher low that is created here. The trend, if you look at the wick right here, so wick to wick, price is going basically lower here. So you have the bigger breakdown here. You have the bigger higher low here, and you have a trend that is going down right now. So now it created higher low. This is a higher low. This is a lower low. So we'll see exactly if price wants to go to the downtrend, even though we're in a buy, it says it's a buy. If it doesn't break those levels to the upside, I'm pretty sure that this buy here is a small pullback before going to the downside. So it's 4 o'clock right now, my time. Seems that all of the European indices are doing the exact same thing. So if you saw, we have the retracement here, a small retracement. So we went to 61.8 twice, never went above that. 786 twice on that small retracement. So still bearish here on that. Friends 40 also rejected off of those levels that I saw earlier. So we are also rejecting here. So no buy what came in yet, but everything is looking bearish overall. So German is also breaking down to the downside right now. There you go. Let's see here. $150 below red line sell setup. Also projection must be below price control. Yeah. Trading indicator showing market data in real time. Yes, exactly. So everything is looking good to the downside. So this, the German will give you the trend back to this to a sell. So like I said, it should be this buy trend is a pullback. I'm still expecting to go short because we have a lot of real estate here at the bottom. So those were levels here. I'm just gonna minimize that so you can see, guys. So like I said, the bigger picture here, we had a higher low, we have a higher low that is created here, all right, off of that swing, that highest point right here. So this is the highest point off of that setup here, and it's giving you an M, but it's a reverse M. The reason why I say it's a reverse M is because this high, usually on a regular M, you should hit a higher a high here and a higher high, or a higher low. Sorry, a higher low right here. But that was the highest point here, and give you a higher low right here. So with all of the setups here, so we originally we put our fib from here to here because that was the lowest point at that time. But now price went lower than this one. So this is a lower low. It's a lower low. This is a higher low. So lower low, higher low should be going down. Also, we had that fib retracement here for German that I put from that swing high to that swing low, that newest lower low. And those were the levels that we had. And price went to what? 61.8 and started to break to the downside. So German should be looking to go short. So we should start to get the sell signal here in a couple of seconds off of the Nova. So I'm expecting to go to the downside here. So we had basically, if you look, we had the price that went from here to here, right? And then went up, went to a level 61.8, and now we should be going here, lower. So what I'm showing you guys is basically that price action right here. This one here and where we're at right now. It's gonna, so that's the gist of it. Let's see here. What is this? Is that clear, guys? Oops, I'm just gonna remove that. Go. So overall, the sell that we had here at the start of our session was confirmed, was correct, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have a pullback towards a level before a continuation to the downside. So that's exactly what we had. And if that's on German, if we look at the euro, the exact same thing. We have a breakdown to the downside here. Went to that small fib retracement here, 786, off of that small pullback here. And I could also put a new fib retracement because we had a new low that was created off of that move. All right. So just gonna adjust it a little bit. My screen was too small, too big. All right, adjust that. So like I said, price went to what? 50% to the T right here. Put our line, horizontal line. I'm gonna put my levels here. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna move the fib retracement right here. There we go. So that was the breakdown. So 50% was right here. Price rejected off of it. We did have the pull, the break to the downside. Now we have a pullback. So this is what we have. France did the exact same thing. So don't need to readjust that. So still have that pullback. UK. It is going up. So we should have a retracement here of UK100. So I think we're done going to the upside here. So if you were on that UK100, be careful because the price is reversing currently. Also, yesterday I think we had a gold sell that I was waiting for. If we go back here on gold, we may have also a gold sell right now. Maybe price is going to the downside, but originally we had a sell here on gold, and that was at yesterday's London session. Let me go back here, see exactly when it came in. There you go. So we got a gold sell right now. We got a gold sell right now. Let's see here. 19, 20. gold. Yeah. So that was at 339 yesterday. So we just got a sell on gold, and I'm just gonna analyze the yesterday's sell. 339. Minimize that. So 339. There you go. So yesterday we had a sell on gold, and that was pretty much a good setup here overall because we were waiting for a sell after that uptrend that we had overall. And we had a sell yesterday at 339, and as you could see, 339 until end of the day, it was breaking down to the downside. Now we just got a sell right now on gold. So we should see a pullback here on gold here until I think, let me check the fair value gaps so I could confirm you exactly the level that I saw yesterday. I think it was around 350, 300, yeah, 308 or something like that. Yeah, pretty much right around this levels here. So basically, right now, gold did an M pattern and should be going lower. But we may also maybe have a pullback to the upside also, but we'll see. Because we had the big sell off here. So we may start to break down to the upside a little bit. But right now it's below point of control. So looking good here. All right. So 315. All right. So I think we're going to be, I think we're good here for this live here, guys. If you have any questions, you could put it in the chat right now. If not, we'll close out the session. And we'll be back here at New York session. So 9:15 today. We're still in the government shutdown, so not expecting no news here overall. I think they voted for extending the government shutdown in the US. So, but I'm pretty sure by beginning of next month it should be done. They say that we may extend that until January. So that's going to be interesting for sure. So yeah, so we'll close it out here, guys. So thank you so much for being on this live. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to like this live if you had a good some good insight here on how to look at the market. So really appreciate it about that. And we'll be back here at the New York session here. All right. So have a great one. Peace.